You came to Cayman before Joyce.
I did. And I stayed at the one hotel.
What year?
66, 67,
Okay.
for anything. The road was just a dirt road. There was no condos. There was one hotel. And it was all, when you went for breakfast, it was all netted in, no
wow.
windows, right? And I stayed there for about 3 nights. And I wonder what I'm going to do next. I don't know what the hell happened from there, but I think.
So that was 66, but you knew that after the Bahamas, you were like, I'm not coming here.
Well, I called Joyce and said, it's not for me. It's too quiet. It's dust and that, but oh, well, I'll come down.
That's how
she
she
goes
met.
there and she met Clarence. I go into an agency and get a permit to go for a job in Bermuda. And that's how it started.
Okay, and so then we fast forward to the 80s.
Yeah.
So it's 86.
Mm-hmm.
You and Papa are deciding you can't stay in Bermuda. You can't afford to stay in Bermuda. Was that what it was?
Well,
so Ian's a baby.
He's a baby. We loved the place we lived in.
What parish were you in? You're in
Right, you could look across the sea, Piggly Wiggly. Do you remember the
Piggly Wiggly?
supermarket? We were high up, right?
Yeah.
And we put all beautiful flowers across the top. And the lady downstairs said, oh, I'm so glad you live up there. All they could see was the flowers coming out the flower beds. And we loved it. And then the man put the rent up. And we said, oh, we'd love to buy it, but he said, not for sale. Otherwise, it was...
Because you were Bermudian, so you could have bought it.
Yeah.
If you could have afforded it, you could have
bought it. But it wasn't for sale.
Got it.
And then we rented a place in Warwick, further out. The same thing, that was where Anne and Bill rented a place. You know my friends Anne and Bill? You never met them? No. And we asked, can we buy this place? And they were rich people. And they said, no, we're not selling it, right? And we said, oh God, we're not getting anywhere,
And so by then you had been in Bermuda, what, maybe almost 20 years?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
86, 87?
Maybe 16 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. It was, but we enjoyed it. And we had so many people of so many foreign countries. We had Bermudians, we had Germans, we had French, we had everything. Yeah. Because he was in the hotel business, right?
Papa.
And Papa was in that, and then where the house was that we rented was on the top of a hill, right opposite Piggly Wiggly.
And so was Mummy.
In Paget.
Yes, you said Nana.
Mummy was. Mummy.
She was staying with you, or was she? No,
she was born there. She was staying there, right?
No, I know she was born in Bermuda, but I mean, was she living with you, or was she living with Peggy?
She living with us. And one night, this man escaped from jail.
She told me that, yeah. He broke in.
Wilson, or whatever his name was. And he broke into our house, and we were all fast asleep. Nobody woke up.
I know.
And he robbed all the my handbag with all my money in.
Oh, no.
Didn't have much in those days, right? And took some videos, and they all said, "Oh, thank God you didn't wake up. He could have raped Yvonne or done it." She was in a bedroom, our bedrooms and stuff.
Yeah.
It was weird.
She says she remembers, That's why she sleeps with the sheet over her feet, because he touched her feet.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. So when you decided you were how did you decide you decided the rent had gone up, you couldn't stay.
You couldn't buy a place.
So you couldn't buy a place in Bermuda, and so you were like, we have to go somewhere else.
Yeah, so we came.
How did you land on Cayman?
Well, easy. We just we came for holidays.
Because you had been coming for vacation.
Yeah, we came for vacation.
A few times, because Mom used to go swimming.
The house where Jackie lives now,
Yeah.
we stayed there. There was a third bedroom, there's no kids. Joyce and Clarence, and they had 2 bedrooms.
And so you'd had a few holidays.
We had about 3 or 4 holidays, and in those days, there was no condos, nothing. Just like you go into a bar and it was on the beach, and they'd have bands playing, and we'd dance all night. I was just, this is bloody marvellous, you know. It was lovely.
Because back then, I think in the 80s, Bermuda had a population of 50,000. So it was almost like going back in time, no?
Mm-hmm. Everybody was friendly, and it was a multiracial. It was great, you know.
So you decided, you said, we're going to move to Cayman.
So we said, oh, God, maybe we should go. And then Joyce said, well, look, if you come, it was so very strict with work permits. Just come in and get anything you can to begin with. So Jamie did get in to work for Burger King, because when we came, and it's the winter, and we saw all these people we knew from Bermuda, like in the hotel industry, which they know that season is different.
Yeah.
They're walking down the beach saying, oh, Jamie, hi. Oh, Jamie. I said, my God, what's all these people doing here? You know, this is before the condos were built. It was like wide beaches.
Wow.
Oh, my God, and it was so beautiful.
So you decided, was it hard to
Well,
move?
no,
did
it
Johnny give you a hard time moving, Mom?
No, I divorced him, hadn't I?
No, but obviously you were moving his daughter to another country. You would have had to...
No. He'd met someone I met. Who did he meet then?
Third wife. Andrew's mom.
Ruth.
She passed, you know.
I know. Well, the first one was...
Wait, did she pass or was she sick?
she died.
I think she
Yeah.
passed, yeah.
She died. And the third one was Kathy.
No, third was Ruth. You're number 2.
Oh.
Kathy was number 4.
Yeah.
Brenda was not Brenda. Donna was number 5.
Kathy was number
4.
She died.
Kathy's dead too.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Last man standing, you are.
No, Kathy died about 5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
In Canada.
So that's the story of how we ended up in Cayman.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna...
then
Oh,
I told Joyce, I said, Cayman's really nice, but it's a bit too... That's why I moved from Cayman to Bermuda at that time.
the first
When I
in the
left
60s,
Bahamas,
yeah.
when she came down, and then the West Bay Road had nothing. But Clarence was doing all the cabling, you know,
I
down
know,
the road.
that's how they met.
She got a bicycle going to work, Bob Motors,
Yeah.
and then that was it.
Yeah. That's how we ended up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that weird?
Yes. Any last words before I close off the video?
Questions?
Any regrets?
No regrets. Life goes on. Places change, and we move on, and we just enjoy the old days. The old memories are the greatest.
Okay.
Me.
Love you.
Me.
Cheers to that.